Hello, how are you? You alright? Yes, it's that time of month again. It's another comic book unbagging. Yes, let me just go undo my sack. There we go. Right, yes, I've been to my local comic book shop this weekend and I have picked up my local comic books. Strange enough. Bag. What have we got? What did I get? Lots of stuff. First off, Magic the Gathering. You probably all realised that I'm a bit of a newbie when it comes to Magic the Gathering and such. But I picked this up. Obviously, it had cards in it. I've taken the cards out and had a look at them. The Ravnica, the Return to Ravnica intro pack. From what I understand, it's not out until Friday. No, I go first. And so there were people that went to my local comic book shop just on Saturday. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So, empty, obviously. What else we got? Before we get into the comics, oh yes, the figurines. Again, no, part of the collection that I've got is my figurine collection. This one is thankfully finishing soon. Not that because I want it to finish per se, but because of all the figurine collections that I'm getting, it's getting a bit much. So this one is the Ventriloquist, or Scarface, with the Ventriloquist and Scarface. And if I just see if I can find it. Is that it? There it is. I don't know if you can see this from here, but there you go. There he is, the Ventriloquist and Scarface. But that looked a bit like I said in the previous video. I said, let's turn that autofocus off because that really does my head in. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, I'll do a proper video with these figurines a bit later on. But this one I was quite disappointed with. It's the elongated man. Yeah, and the next one is Kid Flash in that god awful. Look at it, it's vile, absolutely vile. Whoever designed that needs to have an eye test. That's what the new Kid Flash looks like. Why? It's horrendous. Looks like somebody ran over a truck of Starburst or something like that. Anyway, yeah, the elongated man one wasn't that good. I didn't think. Get it out. The actual body of it doesn't look too bad, but look at the face. Look at the face. It looks like he's got something wrong with him. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'll do a bit of a better close up of this, but I'm not impressed with the face on that one. But one I am impressed with, very impressed with, was the Marvel Special Edition that I got, which is for Mojo. There's a magazine, and this is what the box look like. That's what come with the magazine. Now it was about, what was it, 20 quid? 20 pounds 99. Yes. 20 pounds 99 sterling. Yes. So quite expensive. And I saw that and I thought, why is it in a box? Because none of the other ones have ever been in boxes. So I opened it up. I thought, yeah, maybe they just got it in a little plastic thing. No, there's a hair in there. Styrofoam. In a styrofoam box. Why? I asked myself, why is it in a styrofoam? I've already opened this because it's got sellotape around it, so I've already opened it very carefully. I thought, why has it got styrofoam? Until I opened it up and saw inside. This is why it's so heavily protected. As he gently takes it out, try not to break it on the way out again. Not that I broke it beforehand, but yeah, that's why. Look at the detail on that. Look at the hands. Again, I'll do a bit of a better video than this. But look at the detail on that. Even on the back's a little bit, yeah, so, but that's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, it was 21 quid, give or take a couple of shekels and that, but I thought it was absolutely fantastic. No wonder they put it in such a heavy duty protective carrying unit. Is that the right way around? Yeah, that's the right way around. So yeah, there's the Mojo figurine. What else we got? Oh, I got some deck. That's got the cards from that intro pack. Some deck protectors, burger buns. Yeah, you get 50. Your minimum set is 60. You've got 50 in each one. Great maths there, guys. Cheers for that, Ultra Pro. You know how to make money out of us. What else we got in here? Nothing in that bit. Oh, I forgot. I got that for the girlfriend. I'll have to give it to her later on. Thanks for reminding me. Well, on to the comics, I suppose. And there wasn't that many comics, actually, which surprised me. Although I should be getting a load of comics coming in tomorrow through the post, hopefully. Where am I going to stick my sack? There you go. Stick behind me. I'm talented like that, you know. Here we go. The little bundle of comics that I've got here. Little bundle of comics. Let's put Mojo up there. Safe. See, that's the receipt. Oh, as long as his arm it is his receipt. Oh no. Oh. Let's just tidy this up. Sorry about this. Just talk amongst yourself whilst I tidy things up there. There we go. Stay. Good inanimate objects. Well done. Yeah, let's do this way round. First of all, another piece collection that I'm getting, which is the Ultimate Graphic Novel collection, which Ghost Critic is doing reviews on each issue, so I won't bother doing anything like that. First we have Daredevil. No, sorry. First we have Avengers Forever Part 2, which is issue 19 of this, and the side number is number 15. There you go. And yeah, I know these things are they're £10, isn't it? £9.99. Yeah, £10, and there's 60 of them, so that's going to be around about 600 quid. I'm going to be spending on them. But if you think about it, getting these in their complete collected formats, trade paperbacks, or it's probably going to cost you a heck of a lot more than that to get all the different stories that you would be collecting out of this. So it's sort of not too bad. So yeah, Avengers Forever Part 2. And as I was going to say, this is issue 20, and it's Daredevil Born Again, which collects Daredevil 227 and 233. Or sorry, between issues 227 and 233, I must hasten to add, not just those two issues, which were written by Frank Miller. And that was issue 20, or side number 8. There you go. So that's, oh, that'll fit quite nicely there, actually. Yeah. Just those. Now on to the actual comics that I picked up. Like I said, there's not that many. Not many at all. DC Zero issues. I've been really disappointed. Extremely disappointed by the DC Zero issues that have been they've brought out. Even Animal Man and Swamp Thing issue zeros were pretty subpar compared to the actual ongoing series and that. What we got here? I Vampire number 0. I haven't read it yet. I've heard lots of rave reviews about this whole series, and to me it just sounds like Angel from the Buffy TV series. Somebody who's a vampire, and then they realise that what they're, they sort of like gain a glimmer of what they've been doing is wrong, and then they try and atone for their misgivings and deeds and such for the past how many centuries they've been alive as a vampire. And it does just have smacks of Angel from Buffy and Angel, even Spike from the Buffy TV series. I'm sure people who have read this will say otherwise, but that's just my view on what I've seen in the few issues that I've actually read of this. yeah, artwork in it's all right by Andrea Sorrentino. So we shall see. What else have I got? Oh, Idolized #2, which is gearing up to be a pretty interesting comic. I don't know if you've seen the last unbagging I did, but it's about a girl who, in this universe, in this superhero universe, there's a talent show like X Factor or America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent or Australia's Got Talent or American Idol, British, yeah, you know what I mean, you know the kind of things I mean. But it's for superheroes, and it's for people who have got superpowers to go on, show what they can do, and then if they win, they get a place in this universe's version of the Avengers or Justice League or something. And it keeps on flashing from the future to the past, and you know, what has happened and how it's come to, that has actually come to be, sort of thing. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting little story actually. The whole, it's a little bit soap opera-ish, but you know, maybe, you know, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as some comics I could possibly mention that are very soap opera-ish at the moment. But yeah, there, Idolized #2. What else we have here? Oh, absolutely brilliant series from IDW, which is the Star Trek Next Generation Doctor Who crossover. Come on, who saw the last Doctor Who episode where with the you know, and the Weeping Angels and all that, and ponds, you know, who saw it? Yeah, yeah. What do you think of it? Not bad. Yeah, I can't see how people were saying they were crying at the end of it. Maybe it's just because I'm, you know, I don't cry. I'm, you know, stiff upper lip English, you know. But no, it was a good episode. I think not too bad. Not as, strangely enough, not as good as this comic is. I thought this is a pretty good comic. It marries the two universes together quite nicely. So if you haven't got this already, I believe the first 4 issues have been collected in a trade paperback for this. So yeah, if you can pick up the trade, if you haven't got this already and you can get the first volume of the trade paperback, definitely worth picking up. Definitely. And from DC Comics, I've been wanting to get these because they are single issues, sort of specials, and I just want to see. It's almost like a car crash. You know you shouldn't look when you drive past it, but you still can't stop yourself from going. And that's what DC Comics is at the moment for me. I know it's a complete mess, and oh god, but when they bring out comics like National Comics Rose and Thorn #1, I just want to see how bad they do it. And this one, it just seems. I mean, I haven't read it yet. The artwork inside is quite. Who's done the artwork on this? Neil Googe, is that right? Neil Googe, 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 yeah. I'm not quite sure what else he's written. He's drawn, sorry, but it looks quite. The artwork looks quite bland, actually, and very, very grotesque. The facial figures, the facial features, and that of people are very. They seem to be very grotesque in this. I think it possibly would have been better if they actually got the cover artist to do the drawing of this one, but hey ho. Like I said, I'll have a read of it and see what it's like. What else we got? Jennifer Blood #17. More of the ultra violence there from Dynamite. We have Before Watchmen Night Owl #3. Nah. It's definitely a. I mean, where is it? Where did I see it? Where is it? If that's just not stolen from Garth Ennis's Punisher run, I can't remember which one it might be in the first series. If that's just not been ripped off by Garth Ennis from Garth Ennis's Punisher run, I don't know what has. You know, it's just too similar to a couple of the scenes I remember seeing in a Garth Ennis Punisher run. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything new in this at all, really. On the contrary to this one, Revival #3, brilliant series, absolutely brilliant series. I can see where people are going with this when they're saying this could very well be the next Walking Dead. It's a fantastic, absolutely fantastic series. A really good take on. I don't want to say it's a take on the zombie thing, because they're not actually zombies in it. They're just people who have been resurrected. So it's a really interesting take, I suppose, on the Lazarus fable you can get from the Bible and that. So Revival. If you're not reading Revival, seriously, pick it up. It's pretty good. This one I'm only still reading because of Ghost Critic, because he said to keep on reading it because it's supposed to be getting better, and that's Batwoman #0. Normally I get the gatefold or the wraparound black and white cover for these, but I thought, what's the point of getting the wraparound cover of this just because there's a boot on it? Yeah, a bit pointless, really. But yeah, again, Batwoman seems to be one of those comics that most DC comics are having a problem with, and it just keeps on going on, and it's trudging along, and you feel like it should be doing something, but it's not doing anything. It's just trudging along at a very melodic pace, and it just doesn't do anything. So, but I shall endeavour and grit my teeth and see how this pans out for a little bit longer, at least. Before Watchmen, Comedian #3, which isn't the worst Before Watchmen series, I don't think, out there. So that's too bad. Jennifer Blood, First Blood #1, which is, I think it's a 5-issue miniseries, and it's just an origin series, really. It just tells the origin of Jennifer Blood and how her training and how she become Jennifer Blood. Again, lots of ultra violence. Here we go. This is the, if you aren't reading these, this is the comic company you really need to be jumping onto at the moment. Seriously, this is Harbinger #4. I haven't read this issue yet. Oh, cool. I haven't read this issue yet, but the previous 3 issues have just been absolutely fantastic, mind blowing, I would even say. This is, I know I keep on saying this in every video that I bring out Valiant and learning the comics, but this is how a universe should be rebooted. Okay, this is how it should be done, really. Seriously, if you aren't buying these Valiant comics, see if you can pick them up. It's not too late. Another one, Exo Man of War #5, with the introduction of Ninjak. And if you used to read the old Valiant series there was a character called Ninjak in that, who was like an assassin for hire and a ninja for hire. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. What else we got here? I'll leave that one to last, and I think you know what issue this is. Here we go, Archer and Armstrong from Valiant again, #2. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic first issue that was brought out by Valiant for Archer and Armstrong #1. I'm really looking forward to reading this. It seems like Valiant Comics and Image Comics are the only comic companies at the moment that I am really, really looking forward to reading every month. Seriously. DC, Animal Man and Swamp Thing, and then we got the 0 issues, and I've been like, man, if that's what the 0 issues are like, I hate to think what Rock World is going to be like, if that's anything to go by, you know. But Valiant, I'm looking forward to reading their comics every single month, I'll tell you. And what do we have here? From Dynamite, The Boys, issue 70. Only 2 more issues to go for this before it finishes. If you've never read a copy of The Boys, pick it up in trade paperback, because it is brilliant. It's completely complete head turner on the whole superhero mythos, and yeah, brilliant series. Really sorry to see that go. Okay. Hello, I'm back again. So I dropped the comic. Let's go. Jennifer Blood number 16. Sure, I already had that. Oh, yep, Jennifer Blood number 16. Again, I know I keep on banging on about the price of comics and the fact that you shouldn't really be paying $3.99 for a single comic, but this one, this one comic here, I would have to say, is worth the $3.99 or £3.15 or however much money it is wherever you own. This is actually worth the money for the cover price it is. Now it's creator-owned heroes. This is number 3, is it? 4. Sorry, issue 4. With Trigger Girl from Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray and Phil Noto, and American Muscle by Steve Niles and Kevin Malone. Both series are brilliant in this. Trigger Girl 6, I believe, ends in this one, as does, I think, American Muscle, but ends in this as well, doesn't it? Yep, American Muscle ends in this as well. But you've got 2 new series starting from issue 5. If I can find it, which I probably can't. Here we go. Next issue, there's a new series, a new story. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't actually say who wrote it. Doesn't actually say who wrote it, but it's called Kill Switch. I think that's by Palmiotti, isn't it? Kill Switch. Yeah, but that looks quite good. But yeah, if you're not getting that, think about picking it up. You've got loads of interviews with creators, writers, artists in there, and general comic book people in there. So absolutely brilliant for that. Excuse me. Bloodshot 3 from Valiant. Yes, fantastic comic, absolutely brilliant. Right, from Image we got Harvest number 2. Really, really good series this is so far. Really getting into this. I think it's a 4 or 5 issue miniseries? 5 issue miniseries. Absolutely brilliant. Also from Image, and I had to get this cover because it's the Mike Allred cover, and I just like, there's just something about Mike Allred's artwork. It's so simple, but it's so dynamic as well. And it's Grant Morrison's Happy number 1. Really good series, really good mini series. This is, by the looks of it. This is Grant Morrison, how Grant Morrison should be writing. Forget what he's doing in Action Comics, because that isn't Grant Morrison writing it. I don't know who it is who's writing it, or why they're using Grant Morrison's name, whether he stopped taking drugs or whatever, I don't know, but that is not Grant Morrison writing Action Comics. This is Grant Morrison writing comics. Absolutely brilliant. What else do we have? We have, now I don't know if Dynamite have got hold of the licensing for certain, I think it's Charlton, was it Charlton characters? But they are producing Peter Cannon, Thunderbolt. Was Peter Cannon a Charlton Comics character? I can't remember. I'll have to look up that one. But this looks really good. This looks really good. artwork, and it's really nice as well. There you go. And that is the... That's the John Cassidy one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the John Cassidy cover. Now these two, I am on the understanding that these two are brought out ready for Halloween. This is what I've been told anyway. This is the Halloween Comic Fest 2012. I have no idea what Halloween Comic Fest is, whether there was other comic companies that were part of it, but these two cost me 50p, so I thought, why not? It's not that much money. And it's the Marvel Comics Ultimate Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers. So, Comic Fest. That, and I'm taking it. It's just reprinting comics from the all age universe of Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man and Avengers, isn't it? And we have the Halloween issue. Again, this only cost me 50p. The Halloween issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I thought, yeah, why not? I haven't read a Turtles comic in years. What was this called? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 Halloween edition. That cost me 50p. So I don't think it's bad going. So one more comic to go. I will show this extremely quickly, like I always do. If you want to see what this comic is, then pause the video and take a really good look at the cover. If you really want to take a really good look at the cover, if you've got any young children or small animals present whilst you're watching this, usher them away into another room, okay, and don't let them see this. So I'm warning you now, okay, so this video doesn't have to get flagged. And it's issue 8 of Garth Ennis and John McCrea's Dick's comic from Avatar, and it's the offensive cover. And I don't know, I can't understand why my local comic book shop puts the offensive covers by for me, whether they just know that I'm not really that offended by them, or whether they just think that, yeah, we're all like that. So yeah, the small children and the woodland animals and everything out of the way. Yeah, we're all adults here, right? Okay. Here we go. There you go. And as always, that's probably too long as well. What else we got here? Oh, there's just a couple of bits of cardboard, a couple of flyers that I picked up for the new Avengers. Oh, it's a launch party. October the 10th. Wednesday, October the 10th. Yes, that's handy. In the middle of the week. Thank you very much. So, yeah, that's it, I think. I've got that, comics. This, where's it? Oh, that's the shiny cover. That's the shiny card that I got, the promo card I got for my my Magic the Gathering intro pack I got. No idea, I'm going to have to have a quick read of it. I thought it was brilliant though, because when I went into the comic shop to pick up my comics, this was just, I didn't even know what was going on. They actually had a tournament there, and there was loads. They had a tournament there, but there was also loads of people who had bought this and bought other packs of cards, and they were all just sat there with all these cards surrounding them on these tables, with packs of these, going, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Oh, that looks interesting. I love that one. Don't want that, don't want that. Oh, that looks interesting. It was amazing, absolutely fantastic. I love it. I loved it. It's brilliant. I don't think I actually saw anybody play a game, No, no, that's a lie. There was a couple of people playing the games, and they were going completely mad. Not as in mad, but they were sort of like, it was like play a game. It was like dum 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 dum, card 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 card. Right, one game, shuffle shuffle, card card card. Another game. Right, it was crazy how fast they were playing, and it takes me about 20 minutes or even half an hour to 45 minutes to play a game, which is, I think, is pretty good actually. These people were going whizzing through them. So yes, that's it. That's all the comics. That's my comic book unbagging for this month. Yeah, I should be getting hopefully a rather large parcel in the post with more new comics that I've ordered off the internet. So we'll see how that goes, and I will probably put a video up for that a bit later on in the week. So thanks for watching. Thank you everybody who subscribed recently. That is brilliant. I think it's about 5 or 6 new people who have subscribed just these last few days. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I don't have your names to hand at the moment, but you know who you are, so thank you very, very much. The more people who subscribe to me, the merrier, really. If you have a comment for this video, then please put it down in the comment section below. If you like the video, thumbs up, and like I always say, if you didn't like the video, thumbs down, but don't just thumbs it down. Say why you didn't like it. You know, it doesn't take that much to say you're a twat, or you know, you never know. You might say a comment in there that the reason why you don't like it, and I might agree with you. You never know. I might not. I might end up coming around your house and beating you, but I probably won't. You know how the internet is. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope that was interesting to somebody at least, and take care. Ta-ta for now.